I have not started Russell Westbrook. Bring him off the bench, buddy. Not with Zubats, no. Not with Zubats, no. I'm starting Terrence Mann with Zubats.
Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor.
This roster was expected to be top level entering the season, and it's been exactly that. Now we wait to see how they'll fare in the playoffs. Should be fun to watch.
Yeah, we all know that they'd be fine during the regular season. Now it's time for each guy to step up his game because the pressure is on these guys.
Now here's Tatum. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
On the wing man. And the three off target. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
George left side. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Brown. And here's Horford, guarded by Morris. Back to Brown. To the paint. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Here's Mann. It's George on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Down low. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Brown. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Back to Tatum. And here's Brown. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Kicks it to George. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got 6 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics. And the Clippers call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Clippers trail. Inside. Plumlee, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Brogdon with the bucket.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Here's Batum. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Boston with it. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Out to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Yep, that one goes. And here are the Clippers now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Pass to Batum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Here's White. Gordon pulls it in. Here's Leonard. Gordon outside. Pass to Plumlee. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Plumlee's got 6.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Good on the shot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Leonard outside. Batum outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Highland. Here's Plumlee. Horford covering. Plumlee, no good. Boston trailer. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. So both teams changing it up here.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. The dive for the ball. Kick out to Brown. Back to Williams. Here's Horford. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Boston calls time here. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Smart with a bucket.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Leonard outside. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Out to Leonard. To halt the run. The Clippers rebound. Leonard on the wing. It's George on the wing. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Zubac. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Left side, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
George outside. The kick out to Morris. Powell in the post. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's George. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line. That one on Tatum.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
They grab their own miss. Here's Zubac. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Zubac has got his first 2 points of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Powell's shot is off.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. White. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Westbrook, that's good.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league. And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008 Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Outside Tatum. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 20 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Down low. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
To the left wing. To the wing on the left. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics.
Rocket man drop on the ground. Rocket man rocket man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league, money on level Vegeta. You are not who they believe, faking like you are my dear. I'm just saying, I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me up like a lease, freaky like, oh my God, rocket man. Like it's Rotterdam, new whip, dashboard hologram, overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket man drop 100 grand. Rocket man got your man. Rocket man fly to Japan. Rocket man he don't ever land. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man never had a gas. Rocket man another bag. Rocket man too bad. Rocket man whip too fast. Rocket man, rocket man.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
There's Porter with the three. Traps in the tray. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside for Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Here's Porter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Pass to Melton. Harden right side. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A nice shot by Tucker.
PJ Tucker, just one of those guys at his size that always looms larger on the floor. He is comfortable on the inside and finishing.
For the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Gordon. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Jokic. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. inside. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Out to Harris. The tray. No good that time. The Nuggets lead by 4. It's Porter outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. It's Harden with the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Back to Smith. Down low. Pass to Bryant. Off with the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now Maxey. Back to Harden. Here's Harrell. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You'd love to bottle up the energy that Harrell plays for. Hustle points coming through.
Outside Jackson. Out to Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. So it's Philadelphia now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Maxey. And they get it back. Goes back up. There's Harrell. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Maxey. That one drops for him. Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Green. Back to Murray.
Blocking foul call. Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So both teams changing it up here. Murray looking around. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching the conference finals on more than one occasion.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Murray. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Embiid. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Kicks it out to Gordon. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
On the wing, Harden. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Well, there's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And the layup is good. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Harden outside. Pass to Harrell. Shakes him. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Jokic slams it in.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Harden outside. Basket counts. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Right side, Gordon. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Harden left side. Here's Tucker. And he comes up with the deuce. Tucker's got the first field goal of the second half for Philadelphia.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Back to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
There are signs from Jamal Murray that we have seen as one of those fearless players.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Jokic inside. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
In for the Nuggets, Zeke Naji.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Denver foul. Ish Smith. That's his first.
Here's Max. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. From 15 feet away, that one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Caldwell Pope outside. Smith on the wing. Outside Green. Clock at 4. Outside Bryant. Shoots over Embiid. The shot's good from Bryant.
And how fast did Thomas Bryant get that one off?
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Maxey fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. And that one is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. It's to Dedmon. Here's Niang. Back to Maxey. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Here's Dedmon. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
Dedmon using his size on the inside and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Yes, that goes in. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Porter 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Outside, Maxey. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Rebound by the 76ers. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Porter with the steal. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player to help to be a facilitator.
Here's Maxey. Here's Dedmon. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Harden. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. All right, just put the other team on notice.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
To the inside. Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at you.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, leading by 5. Here's Embiid. Murray with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Tucker bounce pass. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Embiid. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here's Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3 ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
Murray for 3. They get it back. Jokic with the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
To the paint. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Here's Jokic. Drives to the hoop. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Embiid the screen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Denver gets it back. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And now the team is going to switch over. Jokic usually feeding the guys. Now they're going to find him with how hot he is.
Out to Harris. Now Embiid. And Tucker has it in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's where Tucker likes to set up camp. He's in those short corners, and he knows what to do with it.
Philadelphia leading by 11. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Embiid. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Murray outside. And the rejection by Harden. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Outside Jackson. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Harden. Right block shot. Drops it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
I just want to hear me. Look.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians.
Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Hey, they've been rolling, and I don't think that changes tonight. Looking at some of the individual matchups out there, they have the clear upper hand, and their play style is tough to beat.
And here's the fast break. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Super quick in transition, the Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2000. 2021 BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Now here's Holiday. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Lopez can't hit. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. From the arc. Giannis with the rebound. On the wing, Holiday. Going inside. And here's Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Holiday. To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now here's Holiday. To the paint. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now Looney. It's stolen by Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Thompson. Again, Milwaukee.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Now here's Holiday. Middleton outside. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Connects on the 17-footer.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Curry. No good that time.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Looney. The kick out. Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Connaughton outside. Back to Crowder. Inside. Ooh, Giannis dumps it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 10. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 16-6 run. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. And with all the injuries this year, the championship is really a matter of who's left standing.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. Clearly, you have to be good, you have to be healthy, and some of that requires luck when you're talking about being healthy. And so it's obvious over the years that typically championship teams have been the most healthy team. And some of that is good fortune. But I think another part of it is the training.
They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. It's some bucks up.
You see me, I eat, sleep, and talk rap. You seen that 98 Mercedes on TV, I bought that. I had some I bought that. Been sent to no return, but still was ball back. Do some slangs in the water, I called that. I'm before they kick. For the family, your partners. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? Disrespect me, I'ma be in all black. Coming about some know that. Decory and Rusty and Duck Dog. Riding top down, so we like the trucks pause. MMT riding full deep. I'm claiming they know. Don't even go there, Warden, cause I'm ready to mass up. I heard about the money, that's a nice change for the right price. You see me, I eat, sleep, and talk rap. You see that 98 Mercedes on TV, I bought that. I had some I bought that. Been sent to no return, but still was ball back. Do some slangs in Milwaukee, I called that. Before they kick, for their family, your partners. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? Disrespect me, I'ma be in all black. Coming about some know that. Decory and Rusty and Duck Dog. Riding top down, so we like the trucks pause. MMT riding full deep. I'm claiming they know. Don't even go there, Warden, cause I'm ready to mass up. I heard about the money, that's a nice change for the right price. Try, I can do the right thing. Only God knows what the future might bring. Might be shy, might be trifling. Might survive if you about that something from playing. Something like a in his hand. Boy, look, play no games no more. Do y'all need for calling during Christmas? Call me. I bet you I get the off your block.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd looks to cheer on the Cavaliers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss, and they were still in that one right up to the end, guys.
Oh, man!
What a finish!
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target with his three. Now Green. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Okoro's shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. The Cavaliers again can't hit. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Garland with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches a three. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Okoro, wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. That'll be a 5-second call.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Garland. A beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves...
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. This is their first chance this season playing the Pacers. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
And here's Halliburton. After Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer. The drive by Smith. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now, here is Russell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
Look, I'm telling you, even in the mid-range, Davis is deadly. He's got the perfect mechanics, and it just works at any distance.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 6 points for Davis.
to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Basket counts.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Here's Davis following the score by Miles Turner. Beasley for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Now Halliburton following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Healed from outside, and Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
To the left side wing. Indiana again missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Bamba. Now here is Hachimura. Back to Bamba. Nifty move. And the dunk by Bamba.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Walker in the corner. To the paint. Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Schroeder outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Bamba. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
And here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brissett's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer, that's why he's that dude.
The Pacers, 13. And
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers. Pacers trail by 7.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Inside, here's Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Three-pointer heel. And so it's Davis bringing the ball up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Brissett. Indiana again missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Substitution on the court. Indiana calls timeout.
Lakers leading by 6. Hustle with it. Now guarded by Hield. Pass to Davis. His first shot coming late. Vanderbilt's shot is good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Turner high post. And he uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A big like Turner just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Beasley outside. Left side, Davis. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Davis. The kick out to Brown. Russell inside. And another basket for the Lakers.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways. And Davis is giving that team, he's giving them problems tonight.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions. This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. With the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Over in the corner, Turner. Outside for Halliburton. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers lead by 7. Right side, Russell. Lakers passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with the steal. Now, here is Halliburton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Out to Russell. Three-pointer. And no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Bamba's shot is off. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that ability to make a statement.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Mathurin for the lead. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Mathurin's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now Vanderbilt covered by Smith. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Davis. Outside Russell. Back to Davis. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint. And he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it. But for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And so here is Indiana. It's a one-point game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Russell. Davis with it. It's Beasley on the wing. And here is Vanderbilt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. No good with the triple. The Lakers in the lead. Schroeder, right side. Left side, Davis. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Healed outside. The 3 traps in the tray. Heald's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. Healed with it. 12 points for him. He takes it in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
All free throws good from Turner. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Schroeder. Got a hand on it. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Hield. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Hield's got 14.
They are riding Hield hard tonight, and he is responding. Climb on his back, big fellas.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the 3rd. Halliburton with the steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Hield can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 16 points for him.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davidson side, but he still powers through it.
Here's Hield. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Down low. Second chance shot. And the Pacers call time here.
Okay, everybody, time to get loud for your Lakers youth dance team. Let me hear you.
32 seconds left in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And the dunk by Bamba.
That 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Now Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Here's Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
And so it's in the...
The Pacers, 47.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Turner. Russell. It's deflected. And here's Halliburton. Smith left side. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And they double up Davis. Wants to get it to Beasley and does. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton outside. On the wing, Turner. 6 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Here's Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Out to Turner. Over Russell. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. Out to Russell. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker girls.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Lakers trail by 6 to the paint and finished off by Davis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Out to Smith. Pass to Turner. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
Here's Turner. And Davis pulls it down.
I thought he had that all sewn out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And AD loves this. He takes pride in stepping up to the free throw line when it's close.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter.
Heading to the court, a Laker girl. Let's make some noise.
So we can't get either to fall.
Maybe not the guy you want at the line, but Davis is a competitor, and he knows what's at stake here.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Here's Brissett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen. Pass to Brissett. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrated just how clutch he really is.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Brissett.